I found the note on a Wednesday morning, folded twice and resting beside her half-full coffee mug, the same mug she always reheated and never drank. Asterisk, don't look for me. I need freedom. Asterisk, that was it. No name, no apology, no confrontation. Just silence. I stared at the empty chair across from me at the table, and only then did it hit me. She hadn't even kissed me goodbye, not even a lie to soften the blow. So I didn't look for her. I called my lawyer. We'd met at a bookstore. Cliché, I know. I was thumbing through a book on decision theory. She was pretending to read poetry. Her smile had this kind of slow burn, heat and mystery wrapped in one crooked grin. I married her 11 months later. She wore red on our wedding day. Said white was dishonest. I should have paid attention. For the first few years, I really thought we were solid. She had a way of making storms feel like sunlight. But eventually even the storms stopped. No passion, no fights, just cold, aching space between us. That space turned into a vacuum and started pulling pieces of me out, one by one. She began staying late once a week, then twice, always tired, always somewhere else. Even when she was beside me, the perfume changed, sharper, unfamiliar, not the one I bought her. She stopped talking about the future altogether. When she touched me, it felt like she was clocking in, not reaching out. Still, I gave her the benefit of the doubt. I told myself she was tired, overworked, misaligned, but deep down I already knew. One night, I checked her phone while she showered. It was locked. That was new. So I waited until she fell asleep, used a fingerprint scanner while she was out cold. There were no texts, no emails, nothing obvious. But that was the problem. The silence was too perfect, too spotless. It didn't reassure me, it screamed. I didn't confront her. I simply watched. A week later, she left a note. And I made my first move. I filed for divorce the next morning. By noon, I had the accounts frozen. I moved my shares into a trust. Paused her credit cards. Quietly, surgically, I reclaimed control. Not out of anger, but clarity. Then I booked a flight. Ocean View Suite. No forwarding address. I didn't answer her texts. Didn't return her one phone call. I let it ring. She wanted freedom. I gave it to her. Gift wrapped and legally notarized. Day 3 of my vacation, my lawyer called. He sounded amused. She's here, he said, outside my office, crying. I took a sip of my drink. Let her wait. She never expected me to be the one to walk away. I wasn't supposed to be that man, the one who doesn't chase, the one who doesn't beg. But that's where she miscalculated. She thought I didn't know the game, but I'd already written the ending. Let me rewind. A month before she left, I installed a key logger on her laptop. I didn't need the evidence. I needed insurance. What I found confirmed everything. The man she was seeing was a colleague, married, 2 kids. She called him L in her messages. Told him she felt alive with him. Told him I was comfortable, like a brother. It was surgical. The way she sliced me into nothing with those words, typed beneath a smiling profile photo of the life we built. I forwarded every message, quietly, methodically, to his wife. And I waited. Day 4 of my vacation, I got the update. His wife kicked him out, filed for divorce, froze his assets too. Perfect symmetry. When I returned, she was waiting in front of my building. Mascara streaked, eyes hollow, shoulders curled in on themselves. Please, she whispered, can we talk? I said nothing. She followed me into the lobby, begging, stammering. I made a mistake, she said. I was confused. I was stupid. He doesn't matter anymore. I turned to her, slow and measured. I know he doesn't. Her face froze. That's when she knew. I read it all, I said quietly, every word. She stumbled back like I'd slapped her. I thought I needed more, she choked out. You did, I said, and now you have less. We met one last time. My lawyer insisted on it. She thought it was reconciliation. Walked into the room smiling like the past month hadn't scorched us both to ash. Then I slid the folder across the table. Asset division. Ironclad prenuptial enforcement. No alimony. Evidence attached. All legal. All final. She scanned the pages. Her face lost every ounce of color. You were planning this? She whispered. No, I said. Asterisk you asterisk were. I just finished it. The last image I have of her is that one. Sitting across the table, mouth slightly open, eyes hollow, still processing. She looked exactly the way I had the morning she left that note, and I felt nothing, no rage, no satisfaction, just peace. They say betrayal is a blade you never see coming. But revenge? Revenge is the handle, and I held it steady. I don't check up on her. I don't wonder where she is or what she's doing. She got her freedom. I kept my dignity. She underestimated the quiet ones, the ones who don't scream, who don't hit back right away. But when we hit, we bury. Some stories end in heartbreak. Mine ended in silence, and she was the one listening.